All right. Oh. All right, welcome back, DDC. Okay, ma'am. Oh, let's see. All right, Mr. Brico, ready to go? Your name, miss? Can I have your name at DDC? Ms. Turner, court is calling case number 250-5815-101. The people of the state of Michigan versus Marina Marie Turner. Have your appearance, please. Mr. Brico?
Miguel Brico, I'm sorry, Judge. Miguel Brico on behalf of Ms. Turner, Judge, my client's been advised for constitutional rights, waives the formal reading of the complaint, stands mute, requests a not guilty plea be entered on her behalf.
Okay, the court will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Turner. While we're on break, I did have a chance to go through the files a little more closely. I looked at them earlier. The court is inclined to set a $5,000 personal bond. Is there any objection to that?
I have no objection to that, Judge.
Okay. Then that bond will be set. Ms. Turner, while you're in bond, you are not to possess or purchase a firearm or any other dangerous weapon, and you're not to have any contact with Christina Turner. You understand those conditions?
Yes.
Okay. You have two court dates, a probable cause conference that is scheduled for June the 23rd at 8:30. That'll be by Zoom before Judge Jefferson. You also have the right to a preliminary examination. That is scheduled for June the 30th at 8:30. That one will be in person before Judge Jefferson in the 36th District Court. Okay? That concludes this matter.
Our next guest is late. No want to come in? Yes,
Right now, your name, please. I didn't hear. Can you state your name again? Loud.
Victoria Smith.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, the court is
Judge.
calling. Yes.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I was jumping ahead.
Oh, all right. Court is calling case number 2505816-201. The people of the state of Michigan versus Mentoria Cliche Smith. Your appearance, please.
Judge Miguel Brico on behalf of Ms. Smith. Judge, my client's been advised for constitutional rights, waives the formal reading of the complaint, stands mute, requests a not guilty plea be entered on her behalf as to all counts.
All right, not guilty plea will be entered on her behalf. All right, my recommendation.
Judge, I'm recommending a personal bond on the matter. My client's a lifelong resident of the state of Michigan. Indicates in my office she has no prior criminal history, which would mean no probation, pending cases, or parole on the matter. I do understand that the current offenses that this court is reviewing today have to do with an assaultive nature. We did ask the client about the complaining witness's relationship. I do not have a relationship indicated, which leads me to believe that they are strangers. A no contact order may suffice. My client does take care of her nephew who is disabled. She takes him to his appointments Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I believe she is his legal guardian on the matter. Judge, she's 46 years old, has never been in contact with the criminal justice system in the past, is a high school graduate and has completed some college, does suffer from some medical illnesses on her own, some physical illnesses as well that I won't put on the record. I would be requesting personal bond, Judge, no monetization, so she can continue taking care of her nephew, unimpeded, and that's where I would leave it at, Judge.
Okay, thank you. All right, I have reviewed the investigator's report. Oh my goodness. Mr. Brico, we're gonna
Yes,
have to
Judge.
start this one over and bring, okay, hold on. When we left the last time. Okay, that was my ear. All right, then I'm calling again the people of the state of Michigan versus Mentoria Smith, case number 2505816201. Your appearance again.
Miguel Brico on behalf of Ms. Smith. Judge, my client's been advised of her constitutional rights, waives the formal reading of the complaint, stands mute, requests a not guilty plea be entered on her behalf as to all counts.
All right, the court will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Smith. And the court did hear some argument as it relates to bond. The court is inclined to set a higher personal bond. It's gonna be a personal bond just because of the nature of these allegations. And I'll just indicate the Smith, people own the homes that they live in. They don't own the streets in front of their homes, okay? So again, these are just allegations, but just keep that in mind. The court will set a $50,000 personal bond. Man, while you're on bond, you may not possess or purchase a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. And you may not have any contact with Roger Adams or Kenneth Baker. Is that understood? Okay, you have two court dates, probable cause conference. That's set for June the 23rd at 8:30. That will be before Judge Jefferson by Zoom. You also have the right to a preliminary examination. That is scheduled for June the 30th at 8:30. That one will be in person. No weapons. All right, that concludes this matter. All right, ma'am, your name, please.
Anaya Owens.
All right, Ms. Owens, good afternoon. The court is calling case number 2505815701. The people of the state of Michigan versus Leah Tanae Owens. Your appearance, please.
Judge Miguel Brico on behalf of Ms. Owens, my client's been advised of her constitutional rights, waives the formal reading of the complaint, stands mute, requests a not guilty plea be entered on her behalf as to all counts.
Okay. Enter not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Owens. I've had a chance to review the report based upon the nature of the allegations. The court is inclined to set a $5,000 personal bond. Is there any objection?
No objection, Judge.
Okay, so bond will be set at 5,000 personal. Ms. Owens? If there are no special conditions, you have two court dates, a probable cause conference that is scheduled for June the 23rd at 8:30. That'll be by Zoom before Judge Giles. You also have the right to a preliminary examination that is scheduled for June the 30th at 8:30. That will also be before Judge Giles, but it will be in person here in the 36th District Court, also at 8:30. All right, that concludes this matter.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am, your name, please.
Christy Coates.
Hey, good afternoon. The court is calling case number 2505815301. The people of the state of Michigan versus Christy Love Coates. Your appearance, please.
Judge Miguel Brico on behalf of Ms. Coates, my client's been advised of her constitutional rights, waives the formal reading of the complaint, stands mute, requests a not guilty plea be entered on her behalf.
Okay, the court will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Coates. I have also reviewed the pre-sentence, not pre-sentence, I'm sorry, the investigator's report. Court's considering setting a personal bond unless there's an objection.
No objection, Judge.
All right, then court will set $5,000 personal bond. Ms. Coates, you have two court dates, a probable cause conference that is scheduled for June the 23rd at 8:30. That'll be by Zoom before Judge Giles. You also have the right to a preliminary examination that is scheduled for June the 30th at 8:30. That will be in person before Judge Giles in the 36th District Court. Do you understand your next court dates?
Yes.
All right, the next concludes this matter.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Is that a wrap?
That's a wrap. I'll see you soon.
Okay, all right, Ms. Brickle, well, are you here tomorrow?
No,
No,
he's
not tomorrow.
But we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. You were a joy as usual.
Oh, okay, thanks. Got a little slow start, but we wrapped it all up. We're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
do better
sorry. It
tomorrow.
was so many. It was so many, and DDC waits for the list. So that was our fault. We're sorry about that.
Oh, we started a little late here too, so, but tomorrow will go a little more smoothly.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good one, everybody.
Bye-bye, you too.
Bye-bye.